by far one of the best intros so far, and I'm gonna shut up now because of that.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves.
All right. Now, let's see how this goes.
Let's see. Are you a boy or a girl?
Well, you know what? I'm a guy, so
It's a girl? A girl! We've got a daughter, Catherine. A beautiful, healthy baby girl.
Oh, James. We did it. Oh, a daughter. Oh, our beautiful daughter.
You've got a bright future ahead of you, sweetie. I'm sure of it. Look at you. Look at you. Hi there. I'm your daddy, sweetheart. Daddy. You're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about... That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly. Looks like they've finished the
really?
gene
I'm gonna show
projection.
you what I chose?
Let's see what you'll look like when you're
Okay.
all grown up.
No, I don't want to be Mexican. I don't want to be hated for being a black guy. I mean, that's not. Fuck it. Or even a little racist, so fuck it. Oh, she's gonna be white.
You're going to look a lot like your dad. See that, Catherine?
Oh, oh, beautiful. Just like her daddy.
It's a big world out there, honey, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be? You're just
James?
Catherine?
James?
Catherine! She's in cardiac arrest. Start compressions. Get the baby out of here. Move! Move! 1,000. 1,000. Come on. Hang on, Catherine. Hang on.
Okay? You one thing. We need a doctor, not a deadbeat. This one's on the house. Fail to meet my expectations and there will be no surprise.
Don't look straight into the light.
Chilly chatter.
Hurt your nerves. It's just something you get used to down just like home. Come on over here, sweetie. Come on. Walk to Daddy. There you go. My goodness, just a year old and already walking like a pro. Your mother would have been so proud. Listen, kiddo, I know you don't like it when Daddy leaves you alone, but I need you to take care of yourself for a minute. You just stay here while Daddy runs to his office. You'll be okay, honey. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, why not? S is for strength, and that means I'm strong. I can carry more toys and swing stuff all day long. P is for perception, a long funny word. It means what I tasted, smelled, saw, and heard. E is for endurance, and that's how long I can play. I'm always really healthy and have energy all day. C is for charisma, it's why people think I'm great. I make my friends all laugh and smile and never want to hate. I is for intelligence, it means I'm really smart. I use my brains for lots of stuff like science, math, and art. A is for agility, that's how I get around. I move real fast and easy, and I never make a sound. L is for luck, and it's simple, you see. It means that good things always happen to me.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you? Serves me right for trying to pin you in. Come on over here. I want to show you something.
No,
See that? It was your mother's
I
favorite
mean, I
puzzle.
clearly missed the door.
It's from the Bible.
Fuck.
Revelation 21:6.
Exit, maybe?
I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. She always loved that. All right, come on. Let's go see if your little friend Amada wants to play.
These experiments
Don't be a
are
damn
wasted.
fool. We experiment to prepare. We prepare to survive. Of course I miss her. Surprise!
Stanley, you turned the lights on too fast. You blinded the poor kid.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Can you believe it? She is growing up so fast.
Happy birthday, honey. I can't believe you're already 10. I'm so proud of you. If only your mother...
Congratulations, young lady. I don't have to tell you how special this day is, do I? Down here in Vault 101, when you turn 10, well, you're ready to take on your first official vault responsibilities. So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Ha! I found this in a box of my father's old things. Believe it or not. Imagine him reading comic books. I guess everybody was 10 once. Well, I better let you get back to mingling with your guests. We'll talk later, okay? Happy birthday.
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. I wish. Hey, I know that, but shouldn't I give you a hard time, but you don't take that seriously, right? Anyway, happy birthday and everything. I better get back to, you know.
What? Is she your best
No
friend
problem
now?
with you, it's just
Hey, Wally, I think Paul's in love.
Enjoy. Happy birthday, Missy.
Yeah, Paul. Why don't you introduce us to your new girlfriend?
Who do you mean, Dorkface here?
Are you having a nice party? Goodness. Fiddlesticks. What 10-year-old doesn't like presents? I was 10 once, believe it or not. My goodness, the vault was practically crowded back then. Not like today. So few young people now. But here I am, rambling on again, and you listening so politely. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. No sharing required today.
Happy birthday, Dorkface.
Go ahead, you can eat the sweet roll now. It's your birthday.
Andy, wait!
Happy birthday! Hey.
I've never tried that before. What happens if I eat the sweet roll first?
Hey, happy birthday, Nosebleed.
Oh, no.
Nice Pip-Boy. What is that? One of the 3,000
Nice
A
party,
models?
Butthead.
What
Now
piece
get
of
lost
junk?
before I have to make
I
you
think you have
cry.
to... This party's pretty good, I guess. No, Oh, right. You weren't invited to my party. Too bad, man. It was really fun.
Daddy, I told you not to act all official.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from old Lady Palmer.
Oh, that's new. I've never had that one.
You what? Dang, I love those sweet rolls old Lady Palmer makes. You little... Stay out of my way, you got it?
I know you were
Come on,
joking,
Wally.
but I'm
You
not
always
sure
have good
anyone else
ideas.
did.
Never tried
Nonsense.
it.
Yeah,
People
I got
always
one.
enjoy
The
my little
Mackers.
speeches.
Super cool,
Besides,
right?
that friend of yours could use a
Jeez,
reminder.
Walt.
How do you like that there Pip-Boy, miss? Fit all right and everything? As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A-Series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their reliability. Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday. Not much, but I hope...
Who's
Life
that
is
in the
not
gang?
all
You
fun
and
and
me?
games.
No way.
Having a good time?
This is supposed to
It
be a
wasn't
party,
easy
you
keeping
know?
this a secret.
Fun.
Now go
you should
on.
try it sometime,
I'm sure
Daddy.
everyone else.
What Butch want? I thought you were in trouble. I know. He thinks he's so tough. One of these days, we'll figure out a way to get him back, okay?
Like it sounds to talk to the
What do you think we
birthday
should
girl.
call our gang? Totally killer, though.
Hey, how about the Vault Dwellers?
Oh, hey, it's
Get it?
Thanks for coming, Stanley.
Who wants to go
I know
around
you
all
look
day being called a
water
fool?
purifier.
Sometimes I think you
Everything's
really
fine
are
now.
as dumb as you look.
Oh, sure, nothing
Come
to
on,
worry
you
about.
guys
Me and
can
Andy
do
got
better
her
than
all
that.
hooked up.
We need a
My
good
goodness.
name.
Jonas?
I
How
wasn't
about
worried.
Hell's
we're all
Overseers?
set down
Anything,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thanks.
I like
I'll
I'm
send her
glad
right
you can
down.
make it.
Well, at least it doesn't have your name in it somewhere.
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level.
Which makes it better than any of your other ideas.
Nice
How are you
part.
enjoying the party, Mrs. Palmer? I helped with the
Happy birthday, dearie. They sure did. And now look at you. Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what Of course. Run along now, dearie, and have yourself a wonderful birthday.
decorations, you know?
Oh, really?
Poem.
They're lovely.
Damn. Okay, you know what? I remember the poem was actually kind of interesting for the bullshit here. Grey walls, impenetrable steel, suffocation, condemnation, little hands groping in subterranean uncertainty. Well, me, Daddy, am I dead? Nay, nay, reborn into purifying fluorescence. A face emerges, strong and male. Father to me, father to all. Overseeing our lives, our eternities, harshness of discipline, harshness of love, obedience, my savior. Larva to pupa, pupa to orator, buzz, buzz, one with the steel honeycomb. 10 lives within that 101. Significant at last. Till gray seeps from walls to hair to soul, and eternal slumber the sweet sleep of incineration.
Just
Some
splendid job.
Home? Can I? Aw, I
Thank you
can't.
for coming, Miss Beatrice. I hope you're having a nice time.
Go kill some stuff.
What are you doing down here, young lady? I thought kids weren't allowed down on the reactor level. You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise himself.
Are you ready for your surprise?
Yeah, what do I get to kill?
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try? Easy now. It's only a BB gun, but it's not a toy. Let's go try it out. Jonas and I have found a nice spot for you. Follow me. Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want. Couldn't have done it without Jonas's help. You make...
Happy birthday, darling. I hope you have... Hey, you don't turn 10 every day. Now go on and let me see you shoot something. Hey, shoot at the targets, okay? That's not a toy.
You said you wanted to see me shoot something. And you get mad when it's you? Jeez.
Careful, it's a rad roach. Think you can take care of that with your BB? Aim and shoot. You'll be fine. Good work. That's one less round roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different hearts. Right?
I'm the overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old girl. So, yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT. The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test. GOAT. Everyone helps to figure out what sort of a job you'll have here. And you know what the overseer says? We're born in the vault. Each... Hey, you're 16 now. Come on. It's not so bad. Everyone has to take... That's not... I want to tell you something now. It's important, so listen closely. This place, this vault, it's not perfect, I know. But it is your home. You're safe here. Stay on the overseer's good side, and you always will be. You understand? You need to appreciate all you have. Because what's up there on the outside... That's not the life I want for you. And it's not what your mother wanted for you either. That's what the overseer says, isn't it? He's not about to let anyone else in, so I guess that's how it'll have to be. You're here now. And it's a hell of a lot better than being up there. All your mother and I ever wanted was for you to be safe. And you're safe here.
So basically you're telling me that you came from outside the vault.
Your mother, she was beautiful. But beyond the beauty you've seen. There's just so much those old photos can never show. And she was passionate. About life, about love. But most of all, she was passionate about you. When she became pregnant, it was the happiest I had ever seen her. And so, time for you to stop stalling and get to class. The last thing I need is your mother's ghost haunting me because her only child became a garbage burner. Take care, sweet.
Hey, you can take that here? Ooh.
Come on, honey, you're fine. You're...
Good morning. Stopped in to see the old man before class, eh? Hey, sport. It's been a while since
Morning,
you
Jonas.
stopped in here to see. Morning, Doc. How's things?
Have you had a chance to look over these results?
I was just going to...
Get out of my way, you stupid tunnel snakes!
Just like to keep an eye on.
I can show you a real
No
tunnel
problem.
snake,
I'll
Amata.
have my report ready to snap.
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me alone?
You know if there are any changes.
What are you gonna do?
Butch, stop it! Leave her alone!
Huh?
Give her
Don't-
another just like that in
I'll
my other.
remember
This
that.
isn't solving anything!
Give her
Don't
another
push
one.
your luck, punk. How do you like that, Poindexter?
Stop
Oh,
it!
Yeah.
Give her another one.
Stop it!
Come on, Tunnels. Okay, you win. We'll leave the little girl alone. You're not worth our time anyway. Come on, Tunnel Snakes. We're out of here. Whatever you say, Butch. You're the boss. Tunnel Snakes rule.
Fine, let's go.
That's still bothering you. Well, I can run a few more tests.
Yes, I think I'd like that. Will it take long?
Thanks for getting rid of them. Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Oh, shouldn't be too long. I just need to get things set up for you. Just sit tight and I'll be with you as soon as I can.
Hey, Susie, what's new?
Oh, not much.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. I'm sure you will. We'll start as soon as everyone's... Let's not keep the overseer waiting. Well, now
that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Mr. Delusion.
Sure thing, Mr. Brutch. Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
Say nothing, but grab a nearby pipe and hit the scientist in the head to knock him out. For all you do, he was planning on blowing up the vault.
Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Restrain the patient and merely observe as the
Question 3.
infection spreads.
You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Lead the boy to safety and then turn him into the overseer?
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
Soccer.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another Vault resident. What do you do?
Obey your elder and kill the resident.
Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
Use a bobby pin to pick the lock on the door.
Question 7. Oh no! You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
A bullet? Removal of the mutated tissue with a precision laser.
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'll trade the comic book for one of your own possessions.
Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking and...
Yeah, no, the first one's definitely the one. Loosen the bolts on some pipes. When the sink is turned on, the restroom will flood.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives.
Oh God. This one's so hard. I mean, tradition dictates that it's the overseer, but in this case it could totally be the overseer. And then again, there's also the overseer. The overseer, so... Oh, which one? God damn. I guess
Pencils down, people. That's it.
The infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray
I wanna
as the
know.
situation warrants.
Here you are, Mr. Brotch. I hope I did okay.
No, I can't purposely fail the goat.
Miss Almodovar. Let's
God
see.
damn it.
Very well done. Looks like it's the supervisory track for you. Looks like the diner's going to get a new fry cook. I'll just say this once. Hold the mustard, extra pickles. Ha! Closer to reality than you might think. Listen, I was just as obnoxious at your age. I didn't take the goat seriously, and look where I ended up. Just between you and me. The whole test is a joke. If you don't like the results, I can make your goat come out any way you want. Just let me know.
Oh, okay, so 3, eh?
Get out of my face.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Anything is possible, even an egg.
Daddy's
Mr.
not
Promise.
here to save you now. Is get back to work. Selfish and insubordinate. Just
Wake up!
You need
Come
to
on,
know
wake
these
up!
things. I'm not going to be around to hold your hand forever.
Come on! You've got to
Can I
wake
be a
up!
perv as a female?
Oh, gross! Knock it off! This is serious! My father's men are looking for you. They've already killed Jonas. You've got to get out of here.
Fuck off. What? Jonas is dead? What the hell
It's
is
your
going
dad.
on?
He's left the vault. My father thinks Jonas helped him escape. So he had his men. My God, they killed him. They just beat him and wouldn't stop.
So they killed Jonas, and I'm next.
Yeah,
Is that it?
it's lucky I got here ahead of them. But we can't stand here talking. You've got to get out of here.
Even if that's all true, how did you get here first?
Oh, so you don't trust me now? Thanks a lot. You think it was easy for me to get here with the rad roaches and security all over the place?
Lights out. Rad roaches? Maybe you'd better tell me more about what's going on.
Your sense of self-preservation never fails to rise to the surface. Lucky for you, I have a plan. I can help you follow your dad and escape from the vault.
Escape the vault? How?
Listen, there's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office to open it. Use these to get into his office. That's how I always get in.
What makes you think this tunnel won't be guarded? It could be a trap.
We don't have time for this! Trust me, security doesn't know about the tunnel. Just my father, and me. Maybe this pistol I stole from my father will make you feel better. Go ahead, take it.
Yes.
And then let's get out of here.
Nice. This will come in handy if I run into any of your father's goons.
I hope you're joking. Even with that pistol, I don't think you'll win a fight against the whole security force. Okay, I'll try to meet you at the exit. Good luck! I'll meet you at the vault door if I can, but don't wait for me.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Ugh.
There she is. Hold it right there. Criminy, more roaches. Yeah, yeah. Get it off me.
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rad roach.
The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with vault security personnel.
Yeah, I'm asking you. So what? Look, I'm sorry for the way I've always treated you. You know I never meant any of it, right? But it's my mom. You can't leave her in there with the rad roaches.
Alright, I'll help. But I'm doing this for your mom, not for you.
Sure, I don't care why. Just get her out of there.
I'm hit.
What's happening? That hurts, you know. Ow! That hurts, you know.
We did it! My mom's gonna be okay! You're the best friend I've ever had, man! Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my Tunnel Snakes jacket. Go ahead, take it.
I totally forget that that's what you get for that.
Where did those things come from? Oh, I need another drink.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters.
Gotcha now. I'll try to make this as painless as possible. No!
Yes!
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all. Are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel.
Roaches!
Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I never saw you.
Thanks, Officer Gomez. I always liked you.
It's a real shame it's come to this. I can't believe what they did to Jonas. Officer Mack was just out of control. But you're a good kid. You didn't do anything to deserve this. Go find your dad if you can. Better not let anyone else see you,
This
Missy.
is the Overseer.
Me and Andy were in a tight spot there. Ain't no mistake.
All residents
Good
of
thing
Vault
he loves
101
toasting
are hereby
roaches so much.
confined to their quarters.
I'm not sure how I could help.
The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel.
Just hold still. Your left stabilizer's been knocked.
Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
If
That
you keep
is
turning
all.
like that, I'm going to crack your casing.
Don't blame me for your incompetence. Why, I remember George used to have the lightest touch. Those were the days.
Ball. Almost got it.
I think you just made it worse. Should I do this myself?
Don't be such an old woman. Just a few more adjustments and you'll be as good as new.
That is not the servo motor switch. To the left. Left, I say.
Almost got it.
This is the Overseer.
I think I'd rather just stay broken than submit to
All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their
I
quarters.
think I found the problem.
The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere
Don't
with
be
Vault
such an old woman.
security
Just a few more
personnel.
adjustments and you'll be as good as new.
Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all. This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
Okay,
That
pretty
is
sure
all.
There's supposed to be something here that's not. Back. Something not here that's frustrating.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
I think I found the problem.
That is all.
We should just go back to our quarters.
It's our only chance, don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like the doctor. I'm not gonna let anyone stop us. It's me.
Tom, be careful! Tom! No! Over here!
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
Come on out,
That
miss.
is all.
I promise I won't hurt you. The Overseer said there'd be a bonus for whoever brought you in. Campfire! Yeah! Blood! Ah!
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The Radroach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all. This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The Radroach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
That is not the servo
That
motor
is
switch.
all.
To the left. Left, I said.
Almost got it.
I think I'd rather just stay broken than submit to any further indignity.
Don't be such an old woman. Just a few more adjustments and we'll be as good as new.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The Radroach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Don't be such an old woman. Just a few more adjustments and you'll be as good as new. There she is. Ugh. Damn! Ow!
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The Radroach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel.
You like that?
Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Yeah, aren't expecting that now, are you? And theoretically, they should be able to just open this fucking...
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
You said that because, you may be in trouble.
This is your fault. You and your stupid father. He had to go and leave, didn't he? He had to mess things up for everybody.
They're everywhere.
Guard!
This is the
Guard!
Overseer.
He's over here.
All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Please tell me you're wearing the utility. Yes.
This is the Overseer.
I told you, I don't know.
All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters.
Officer Mack may enjoy this, but I don't.
The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel.
Where to find your friends?
Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with
I was
severely.
worried about her. What does she have to do with any
That
of this
is all.
anyway?
Probably nothing. Which is why you need to tell me where she is, so I can talk to her.
Again, you need to learn some respect. Gotcha now.
Yeah, no, that ain't happening.
I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young lady. You're already in enough trouble as it is. Don't make it worse for yourself. I place the good of the vault above everything, even my own paternal feelings. We must not allow sentiment to cloud our judgment. But I admire your protective instincts. Very well. I give you my word that Amata will not suffer further because of your actions. Now then, if you really care about Amata, you will see how dangerous your father's actions were. Hand over your weapons, and put an end to this dangerous situation. There is no need to join your father as a traitor to the vault. Oh, is that all? Is there anything else I can get you while you're here? You'll get nothing from me. I'll die before I see the safety of the vault compromised again.
Accurate words? I am not above killing you. I'd really rather not.
save your sanctimony. The world is a dangerous place, and I make no apologies for doing whatever it takes to keep the vault safe. Guards, help me!
Yeah, that ain't gonna do you very good.
She's here! Don't let her get
Other
away!
guys are gonna come.
This is the Overseer.
She's here! Don't let her get away!
All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The Radroach infestation is under control. Do not interfere
Guards,
with
help!
Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Guards, help! Guards!
And that is officially taken. Probably not the best. I mean, shit.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The Radroach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Thank you! I told you my father wasn't himself. I don't know what he might have done if you hadn't come along. You'd better get out of here. I'll try to meet you at the vault door. If I don't make it, good luck.
That set in motion a set of events which is favorable, I would say. How many drinks? Fuck it.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The Radroach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
See, now why do I think that I'm missing something Fucking again. It should be this room. Pretty sure there should be another magazine comic. It should be this room. I remember it was.
This is the Overseer.
This place, but
All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The Radroach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
yeah.
That is all.
Hey, but Mada. Yeah, because that's what you should be doing. A letter to the overseer, Dr. Stanislaus Braun. If you're reading this, emergency vault internment procedures have been initiated, and you and your patrol group have been sealed into your vault. Congratulations! You are now part of a vital part. You are now a vital part of the most ambitious program ever undertaken by Vault-Tec. If you have not yet read your sealed orders, do so now. They will outline the experimental protocols assigned to your control group. Please remember that deviation from these protocols in any way will jeopardize the success of the program and may be considered grounds for termination by Vault-Tec Corporation, as outlined in your employment agreement. Your vault may or may not have been selected to receive a GECK or GET module. Please see attachment A for details. Dr. Stanislaus Braun, Director, Societal Preservation Program, Vault-Tec Corporation. Vault 101 will not receive a GECK or GET module and should operate under the guidelines laid forth in the Order for Sears sealed orders.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The Rad Roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all. This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The Rad Roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
She's opening the vault door. Get the Overseer. We need this door open now.
Oh my god. You actually opened it. You did it! You opened the door! My god, I almost didn't believe it was possible. No, you didn't need me. If anyone can survive out there, it's you. It's tempting, but my place is here. The vault needs me more than you do. I'm the only one who has a chance to talk some sense into my father. Listen, if you do catch up with your dad, tell him I'm sorry for you know, Jonas and my father and everything. Goodbye.
There's
attack.
You want some more?
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely.
I'm hit!
That is all.
Yeah, you sure?
You shouldn't have tried to run. Yeah! I knew you'd turn up sooner or later. Go!
$220. Fuck off.
This is the Overseer. All residents of Vault 101 are hereby confined to their quarters. The rat roach infestation is under control. Do not interfere with Vault security personnel. Any resident found outside his or her quarters will be dealt with severely. That is all.
Okay, all the add-ons Oh, you better be fucking kidding. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Oh yeah, yep. Yep, because that's a great place to have to restart from. That's what I want to do.
To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us. This message repeats. To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us. This message repeats. To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north. I have information of great value to anyone willing to help me free my people. Please, help us. This message repeats.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden. Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about, if that's all right. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith, in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. We've got apart now, you and I, but don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation, so you don't have to. Until we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart. Greetings, dearest America. This is your President, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America, the Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together, can we hope to reach our full potential, the way we were before the war, whole, beautiful, powerful. One Enclave, one America, now and forever. We've got apart now, you and I, but don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation, so you don't have to. Until we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
God damn it! I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the
voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eden, and I was hoping we could talk. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for, my dear old dog, Honey. Oh, the adventures we had. From Nog Creek to Hogganville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible, and completely inseparable. Was, for a little boy, the perfect existence. So, let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need. We will match up the destitute, orphan children of the capital wasteland with qualified, eligible adults. We will rebuild the American family as it was meant to be. Values of our past shall be the foundation of our future. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until we meet again, this is John Henry Eden signing off. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden. Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected, sweet America, of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand. But rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your duly elected representative. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president, and that person will have our full faith and confidence and carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy, now and forever. But for now, my America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory, well, that takes time, even for the Enclave. Until next time, this is John. Ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all, stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiated ghouls of Underworld? And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown D.C. area. Lawlessness, terror, murder. They're all around us, I know. But not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh no. The Enclave will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Avoid popularity if you would have peace. Hello again, America the Magnificent. This I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Labor disgraces no man, but occasionally men disgrace labor. Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we had a talk. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith, in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted: power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. Now,
Like fucking seriously? Yeah, let's ignore any fucking autosaves and just put them as far back as possible. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? There's clearly a save further than that, but whatever. Don't fucking care. Already fucking told me this shit. Oh my fucking god! Fine. Fuck you.
an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith, in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted: power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured.
Good to see you.
Fear not.
Cut it out.
Ah, fellow student on the path of the wasteland. Welcome to my humble caravan. Please relax, for we are in a place of safety. The type of safety that can only be ensured by an abundance of weaponry, both wicked and awesome, all of which can be yours for the right price. See, the world's a dangerous and unbalanced place. So I realized the only way to bring peace was to make sure that everyone could be dangerous. So, with a little bit of help from the mayor of Canterbury Commons, I set up this caravan. I can't give the weapons away for free, but I come close. Please, enjoy my selection of high-quality problem solvers. A pleasure doing business with you.
Out.
Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
I'll be damned. Another newcomer. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. I don't know why, but I like you, girl. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to Megaton. Just holla if you need something. Friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. I'm glad we understand each other. Now, is there something I can help you with? Nope, sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town. The town's... I don't trust any... And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Atom, they worship. Why? Do you think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good? Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done... Not an option, I'm afraid. We aren't exactly... Great. Well, come to think of it, I spent some time up in the... You'll probably want... More... Up at Moriarty's at the south end of town. Talk to...
Evening.
I'm Doc Church, and I run this clinic. Now, if you do bother me, you follow my rule. Try.
Women and children of the earth, come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom. Let those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the words of the prophet of Atom. Our salvation. It is the very symbol of Atom's glory. Who have we here? Yes. The Church of the Children of Atom is based on the idea that each single atomic mass in all of creation contains within it an entire universe. When that atomic mass is split, a single universe divides and becomes two, thus signifying the single greatest act of Atom's creation. Occasionally, a divine event occurs, and trillions upon trillions of new universes are created. The last such event took place here 200 years ago. Where most of the lost children of Atom see that event as simple war and devastation, we see creation and unification in Atom's glow. Those who were called to Atom during the Great Division were very fortunate. They were permitted to aid in the process of Atom's creation. We seek the same, both in symbol and in fact, and the bomb, as you call it, represents Atom's capacity for creation. We kneel before it and ask that Atom call us to aid him. We pray that out of our meager bodies, he will create new life. Even knowing the truth, you continue to mock us. How very, very sad. As in my youth, I traveled quite a bit, but that was a different life. I assume that you are seeking information and advice, yes? The only advice that I can offer is this. You will find no wealth in the wasteland greater than that which you will find within yourself. Bask in Atom's glow, and you will understand. Megaton, Atom's sacred village. He has chosen this place for the site of his shrine, and we have been called. Outsiders ask us, why did you build a town around a bomb? To them I say, the bomb brings the promise of division and the gift of the glow. The bomb is us. The bomb is Atom, and thus we are Atom, awaiting the day in which each of us gives birth to 1 trillion new lives. Behold! He is coming!
What's up, Jericho? I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
What do you need? Well, it's no secret. I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take. Now, I don't. From the pressure in the plant, my guess, check along.
As a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division in the times to come.
Yes, that's locked. And yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Bones, I present to your will this frail body. I beg of you to use me as your
Come on, you... Hey, Smoothskin, do you need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all? Haven't you ever seen a ghoul? Well, not all of us got the chance to hole up in a nice cushy vault when the bombs fell. A bunch of us got stuck out here in the world and got a full-on blast of heat and radiation. Turned us into a pack of walking corpses. Near as I can tell, we age slower than you. A lot slower. There were even a few ghouls that were alive during the war. Of course, with a face like ground Brahmin meat, you can imagine that folks don't take too kindly to us. Nice of you to say so. If you can't be nice, at least pretend, right? Fake it till you make it and all that. Still, though, a fake compliment is better than the usual spit in the face that I get. You're not half bad for a smooth skin. Oh yeah, I do remember a guy like that. Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more. Sorry, Smoothskin. I can't take the risk. Moriarty will... Good to see you again. Mr. Moriarty says we can keep it. I like hearing the DJ, Three Dog, and how he's helping to fight the good fight. If only I was a part of that, instead of being stuck in this dive. The police... I'm sort of stuck here. If you ever get to one... I couldn't tell you, really. Don't hit me.
A traveler, eh?
Yes? Watch it, will you?
My. Just when I'd all but given up hope. And you, well, you are not. Finally, someone with a modicum of... I represent certain interests, and those interests view this town, this megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. You have no connections here, no... No. I'm merely a recruiter. You get to have the real fun. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money, my friend. Is that the best you can do? Indeed. A man's word is worth his weight in caps. I suppose I could arrange for a bonus of, say, 500 caps in addition to the base fee. When it's done, meet me at Tenpenny Tower, southwest of here, well out of harm's way. You can't miss it. Any questions? Absolutely not. The place, the people, they're one and the same. Sacrifices for a nobler future. I assure you, they are worth 10 times as much in death as they are in life. Lack the aptitude, you mean? You're not rewiring the thing, just attaching the pulse charge to the detonator. If you get stumped, talk to Leo Stahl. He might have something to help you concentrate. He's got a bit of a reputation. Don't let me keep you.
Traveler, eh?
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do here.
Good to see you.
I want to blow it up, but I also want to let them live. Well, that answers that question. I can't deal with it right now.
Yes?
Good to see you're staying up.
Head on in, partner. Y'all enjoy your stay now. Welcome to Megaton. Lee.
I know I'm heading in the wrong direction.
Well, look at this. We got us a wanderer all the way out here in Wilm's Wharf. You must got some important business out here to be wandering around, but 'tain't none of my beeswax what you're doing. But if you're interested in trading, maybe we can help each other. My boys are hunting lurks. Finest meat you could get, but he don't move around in your stomach like mole rat does. Right dangerous, those things. Just as soon take your head off as look at you. Watch yourself out here. They're all over. Some fellas came out here a while ago that said they was looking for some do-gooder that came out from one of them vaults. I told 'em I ain't seen nobody like that and sent 'em on their way. They might still be around here, though, if you think you can help them. We always need bullets. Takes damn near 100 of them to kill a Gwai.
Good quality baseball bat. Yeah, I'm done for the night. So, have a good night, people. Yeah. See you next